There's a number in American retirement data that tells you everything. The average 401k balance is about $168,000. The median, the person standing at the exact middle, is about $44,000, nearly 4 times apart. That gap isn't a rounding quirk. It's the entire story of who's building wealth and who isn't. And today, I'm going to show you exactly what's hiding inside it. Hey, I'm Rod. I built this channel because when I was starting out, nobody made money simple. So let's change that. Roadmap. 3 things today. 1. Compounding, and the shortcut that lets you predict it in your head. 2. The 10-year decision that can triple your outcome without changing a single dollar you invest. 3. The one system that separates the people in that average from the people at the median. Let's open up the engine. Section 1. The engine. Compounding is the most patient force in finance, and it is spectacularly dull to watch in real time. Over the last century, the broad American stock market has returned somewhere around 10% a year on average. In any single year, that number is chaos, up 30, down 20, sideways for a while. But stretched across decades, it does something almost unfair to your intuition. Here's a shortcut worth memorizing. It's called the Rule of 72. Take 72, divided by your annual return. That's how many years it takes your money to double. At the long-run market average, your money roughly doubles every 7 years or so. 1 becomes 2, 2 becomes 4, 4 becomes 8, 8 becomes 16. The early doubles feel pointless. The later ones are enormous. Section 2. Why excitement loses. And this is why the people who win are almost never the exciting ones. The exciting investor jumps in and out, chases the hot thing, sells when it drops, buys back when it's expensive. Every one of those moves interrupts the doubling, right at the moment it starts to matter. The boring investor buys a simple, low-cost fund that owns a slice of the whole market, then does the single hardest thing in all of personal finance. They leave it alone. That's it. That's the move. And that approach has outperformed the large majority of professional stock pickers over almost any long stretch of time, while asking nothing of you except patience. The excitement of constant trading is expensive. The boredom of steady owning is what actually pays. Section 3. The 10-year decision. But this is where most people get it wrong. They think the variable is how much. It isn't. It's how long. Watch what that looks like. $500 a month, plain index fund, long-run average return. After 30 years, you're sitting on more than $1 million. You did nothing clever. You just kept feeding the machine and refused to touch it. Now here's the line I want every younger viewer to sit with. Start that same $500 a month at 25 instead of 35, and you don't end up with a little more. You end up with roughly 3 times as much. 10 years of doing nothing exciting, early, can be worth well over $1 million. And if you're past 25, you're not out. The second best moment is always right now. Section 4. The human beat. 2008. The market falls by more than half. Retirement accounts get cut in half with it. Most people looked, and a lot of them sold. But there was a quieter group who did something that felt almost irresponsible at the time. Nothing. The transfer kept running. Same amount, same day of the month, into a market everyone was calling finished. They weren't brave. Most of them just weren't watching. The system was automatic, so the buying continued while the panic did not. And every one of those transfers bought shares at prices that would never exist again. That's the whole thing. The people who won that decade weren't the ones with the best analysis. They were the ones who had already decided, years earlier, not to need one. Section 5. What's hiding in the gap? Now let's go back to that number I opened with, because it means something completely different to you now. Average, about 168,000. Median, about 44,000. A relatively small group of quiet, consistent savers has built balances so large that they drag the average far above what a typical person actually has. The boring people are hiding inside that average, pulling it upward, while most of the country sits down near that median. And here's the sobering math on the median. $44,000 at a standard withdrawal rate produces roughly $150 a month in retirement. $150 a month. That's the real emergency in American finance, and it's happening quietly without anyone posting about it. Section 6. The system. So how do the quiet ones actually pull ahead? Not with willpower, with design. Real wealth is not built by heroic discipline every single month. It's built by decisions you make once and then forget. They set up an automatic transfer that moves money into investments the same day the paycheck lands, before they can feel it, spend it, or talk themselves out of it. They pay themselves first. Then they let the machinery run in the background of their lives, and the data backs this up. A record share of large retirement plans now enroll new workers automatically. The saving happens by default. Stopping requires effort. When the boring choice is the automatic one, people build wealth almost by accident. When the exciting choice is the default, they stay broke almost by accident. Design your money so the wealthy behavior happens on autopilot, and the reckless behavior takes work. Here's your takeaway. You don't need to be brilliant. You need to be automatic, and then you need to be patient. Set the transfer. Buy the boring fund. Then get out of your own way for 20 years. If that landed, subscribe. This is the exact kind of thing we break down every week. And tell me in the comments, is your investing automated yet? Or are you still doing it manually every month? I read these. Next video, we cover the other half of the system. The protective layer that keeps this machine alive when life goes sideways. Because the fastest way to destroy compounding isn't a bad market, it's panic. And I'll show you exactly how the wealthy make panic impossible.